This is the National Radio Local News in English, broadcasting every weekday at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. on the frequencies of AM radio 918 kHz and FM One Phnom Radio 105.70 MHz in Phnom Penh, capital city of the Kingdom of Cambodia. First, here are the new headlines.
The win-win policy of Somdai Techo Hun Sen will be remembered forever. Around 30,000 soldiers, national police, military police, and the general public will participate. A strong meeting is held on December 29, 2018 to mark the 20th anniversary of the win-win policy pursued by Somdai Akek Moha Senapati Techo Hun Sen, Prime Minister of Cambodia. The ceremony is also attended by Somdai Akek Moha Senapati Techo Hun Sen, the Prime Minister of Cambodia, together with the presidents of the Senate and the National Assembly and other high-ranking officials. The ceremony runs from December 29 to 31st and is celebrated with the inauguration of the Win-Win Memorial. The monument is erected to honor the policy Somdai Akek Moha Senapati Techo Hun Sen had implemented to end the civil war in Cambodia by bringing the Khmer Rouge leaders to join the national fold in early 1990s. Located about 20 kilometers away from the central of Phnom Penh in the district of Choi Chongwa, the memorial stands as one of the public property and represents the identity of culture, gratefulness, and harmony. The following are excerpts from Somdai Akek Moha Senapati Techo Hun Sen concept of the construction of the Win-Win Memorial. What the Cambodian people and the world cannot forget is the protracted civil war in Cambodia. The chronic war had brought a tragedy upon the whole of the Cambodian nation. Particularly, the period of 3 years and 8 months had been a dark era that had plunged the country into ruin and to scratch. However, the present Cambodian society is far different from that of 20 years ago. The country is now full peace. That means the people have lived a life full of freedom. Given the present economic growth, we have seen much progress made in terms of people annual incomes and infrastructure in the city and provinces all over the country. All of the sectors have changed significantly. We can say that Cambodia is now as developed as some countries in the region. Development and economic growth of Cambodia is expected to continue to gain momentum in the future. Indeed, the happiness that the people have felt today will continue to exist in the future and is the pride of peace which has undeniably brought about the win-win policy and which has to be preserved by every Cambodian generation. Speaking about the overthrow of the Pol Pot genocidal regime immediately reminds us of the event of January 7, 1979, which has given second life to Cambodians. But few people may have learned about another historic development before the overthrow of the Pol Pot genocidal regime, that is a struggle where life had been surrendered in favor of national salvation and people's peaceful life. It is a tragic account of a man who had risked his own life and sacrificed his happiness for the nation's survival. The key message here is clearly that before Cambodia has become what it is today, there had been immense difficulties and numerous obstacles which cannot be described in just a short period of time, and that the happiness for today Cambodia is a kind of happiness that originates from the efforts of restoration from scratch and is carved into a stone of gold and diamond. The Win-Win Memorial will become a center that bears attestation of the past and contemporary history, as well as the philosophy and the collection of historical facts in building peace in Cambodia in the new era by pursuing the win-win policy. The next generations have the rights and obligations to clearly understand the value of their history in order to proudly continue pursuing and developing the motherland with a clear vision. The construction of the Win-Win Memorial is means to show the true history of Cambodia, the genuine heroism of the present young generation, and to record the competence, the knowledge, and the real value of Cambodian leaders. It will also describe the symbols and the strive for peace by own self and the history of building the nation by own self after years of war. While the construction of the Win-Win Memorial to mark and to appreciate the end of the Civil War is one reason, the ultimate reason is to continue maintaining stability and security in the motherland, which is the task of all. In order to ensure the aim and the pride of building the Win-Win Memorial and to serve as a dedication to peace and social security in contribution to the advance toward the fourth generation of industrial revolution which needs high qualifications, we have to jointly fulfill tasks as described in the nation plans. The Win-Win Landmarks Memorial will become public property and identity of culture, gratefulness, and harmony. It will serve as a venue where members of the public will get familiar with the aspect of war, the values of peace, and as a major center where real knowledge will be built up in the interest of the nation.
This is the National Radio Local News in English, broadcasting every weekday at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. on the frequency of AM radio 918 kHz and FM Wat Phnom Radio 105.70 MHz in Phnom Penh, capital city of the Kingdom of Cambodia. Our English transmission now comes to a close, and please stay tuned our French transmission in the next program. And thank you for your listening, and goodbye.